Hello, this is Mr. Gusato, and we're going to go through the statistics probability review worksheet. At any time, feel free to fast forward the video to find the problem that you need help on. So if you look at problem number 1, it says a shipment of 13 smartphones contains 9 cracked screens. So if it has 9 cracked screens and 13 total, that would mean that there are 4 non-cracked. This may or may not be useful for this problem. And then the question of interest is, what is the probability that exactly all 6 have cracked screens? So remember, the definition of probability is favorable outcomes over total outcomes. So out of the 9 cracked screens, I want to choose 6 of them. So that's the numerator, 9 choose 6. And the denominator, there are a total of 13 smartphones, and you're choosing a group of 6. So a key word in this problem is you were choosing 6 of them at a time. So that's why the denominator is 13 choose 6. Typing that in the calculator, you get 0.04895. If you look at problem number 2, a gardener has 12 identical looking tulips. 5 of them will produce yellow. 7 of them will produce pink. So I wrote that here. I'm highlighting that in blue. I'm trying to summarize the problem. She randomly picks plants and plants 4 of them. She gives the others away. So she's picking or choosing 4. And then the question is, what is the probability all 4 of them are yellow? So out of the yellow ones, she wants to choose 4 of them. So the favorable is 5 choose 4. There were 12 plants to begin with. So the denominator is 12 choose 4. So that's how I come up with my answer of 0.0101. For problem number 3 and 4, you can see them on the screen. So for number 3, a small pond contains 10 catfish and 6 bluegill. If 8 fish are caught at random, what is the probability that 5 are catfish and 3 are bluegill? So we are catching 5 catfish out of the 10. So the first part of the numerator is 10 choose 5. I also want to get 3 bluegills out of the 6. So the second part is 6 choose 3. We talked about in class the word and in general means multiply. So that's why this is multiply. And the denominator is all possible outcomes. So the total would be out of the 16, because there's 10 catfish and 6 bluegills. So there's a total of 16 fish. The person is randomly choosing 8. So the denominator is 16 choose 8. For problem number 4, you have a bag that has 6 real diamonds and 7 fake diamonds. So there's a total of 13 diamonds. If 5 diamonds are picked from the bag at random, what is the probability that 2 of them are real and 3 are fake? So for the real ones, you want to choose 2 out of the 6 that I just highlighted. So the first part of the numerator, favorable, is 6 choose 2. Then you need 3 fake ones out of the 7. So the second part of the numerator is 7 choose 3. The total outcomes would be 13 choose 5, because there were 13 diamonds and you were choosing 5 of them. And when you divide those on your calculator, you get 0.4079. In number 3, the final answer was 0.3916. All right, problem number 5. A technician is launching fireworks near the end of the show. Of the remaining 11 fireworks, so we know there's 11 of them, we know 7 are blue and 4 are red. If he launches 6 of them, so we're randomly going to launch 6 of them, what is the probability that exactly 4 are blue? I'll do some color coding here. So out of those 7, I need to choose 4 of them. That's the first part of the favorable outcomes. And the remaining 2 are red, so out of the 4, I need to choose 2. Those would be the favorable outcomes. The denominator, there were 11 fireworks, and they're choosing 6 of them in total. So that would be the denominator, and when you divide those two numbers on your calculator, you get 0.4546. Problem number 6 had a typo. It was corrected, so I'm going to make sure that you, the correction was here, that should have been 3 if you didn't see that in the email. So a shipment of 13 smartphones, so we got 13 smartphones, contain 8 cracked screens. So if there are 8 cracked and there's a total of 13, that would mean that there would be 5 non-cracked. I highlighted that in yellow. And you're going to randomly pick 4 of them. Let me reread this question. If sold in a random order, what is the probability that 4 of the first 7, so you're picking 7 of them, 4 of the first 7, so 4 out of the 8 have cracked screens. So the first part of the numerator is 8 choose 3 for favorable. And then 3 of them are not cracked. Well, you know that there were 5 non-cracked, so the second part of the numerator would be 5 choose 3. You would multiply those two together and then divide by the total, which is 13 choose 7. There were 13 phones, and you're choosing a group of 7 of them. Final answer, 0.4079. For problem number 7, there are 14 songs on your playlist. 9 of them are country, and 5 are pop. With random shuffle and no repetition, you listen to 7 songs. So the denominator out of those 14, you're choosing 7. Sometimes people like to do the denominator first. What is the probability that you listen to exactly 5 country songs? So out of those 9 country songs, you're choosing 5. That's favorable. And then out of the 2 pop, I'm assuming out of the 5 pop, you are choosing 2 of them. So 5 choose 2 is favorable. Again, the word and means to multiply. So when you divide and multiply, so you multiply the numerator and divide by the denominator, you get 0.3671. Okay, taking a look at problem number 8. A class has 6 boys and 9 girls. If the teacher randomly picks 7 people, so we're choosing a group of 7, what is the probability that she'll pick exactly 5 girls and 2 boys? So looking at the color coding here, I want 5 girls, and I maybe missed color coded here, so let me go back. There are 6 boys, and they want 2 boys, so I'm going to put both of those in yellow. 9 girls, and they want exactly 5 girls. So the favorable out of the 9 girls, she needs to choose 5. That's highlighted in green. Out of the 6 boys, we need to choose 2 of them. That's highlighted in yellow. There were a total of 6 plus 9, 15 people, and we were choosing a group of 7. So the favorable outcomes divided by the total outcomes ends up being 0.2937, with the denominator being the 15 choose 7. Okay, problem number 9. A bag contains 8 black buttons and 7 brown buttons. If 6 buttons are picked at random, so we're doing a group of 6, what is the probability that 3 of them are black? So I'm going to do some color coding again. And 3 are brown. So the favorable outcomes, out of the 8 black, we want to choose 3 of them. Out of the 7 brown, we want to choose 3 of them. I'm highlighting that in green. Again, and means multiply. The denominator, there are a total of 15 marbles, and we're choosing 6 of them. So when you divide those two, you get the final answer, 0.3916. Okay, the last review question here. Natalie is carrying 7 pages of math homework and 6 pages of English, so there's a total of 13 pages. There's a large gust of wind that blows her papers out, and she's only able to recover 5 of them. So what is the probability that she recovers exactly 3 pages in her math? So I'm going to highlight the 3 pages of math and 2 English pages. So the favorable outcome, out of the 7 math, she chooses any 3, or she actually finds 3 of them, but so 7 choose 3, times, because the word and, the 6 English papers, you find 2 of them, so that would be 6 choose 2. Again, you multiply. There were 13 pages total. the 7 plus the 6, and she found 5 of them. So the favorable over total is 0.4079, with the total being a 13, choose 5. So I hope you found this video explanation helpful for this worksheet.